I'm done with this. I really am. I just recorded a 21-minute long video. 21 minutes. And something was messed up. So I gotta make it again. Oh my gosh, I really don't want to do this. So let me start from the top again. Um, I didn't trade. I didn't post yesterday because, or Monday, because Monday was inauguration, and I didn't know. This is ridiculous. I hate saying all this over again. Inauguration, and I did not know that market closed at 12 p.m. I thought it was closed all day. So if we look at inauguration day, you can see this right here. A nice little um inverse setup. So this would have been this trade I would normally take, but I wasn't up. I was obviously sleeping because I didn't know trading was available that day. And why would I be up at 9 a.m.? I don't know. So if it's not for trading, I'm not gonna be up. Oh my gosh, I already said all this stuff. Anyway, okay. So the mistake I've been having with trading is that I've been trying. I'm not like confident in setups that I should be confident in, and I'm missing out on them because I'm scared. Like my psychology for trading right now is all over the place. Like I'm entering trades. I'm not entering trades that I should enter, and I'm entering trades that I should not enter because I missed out on the opportunity. Like I missed out on the trade that I should have took, and I'm trying to replace it with trades that I should not take just to make up for the trade I didn't take, if that makes sense. So this is on ES yesterday. So we can see right here the trade we had market. We had these market highs from the inauguration day. Boom. Then we take out London session and Asian session lows. Boom. What do? Break in structure. We break structure to the upside right here. Then we have a little retracement, tap into this. It looks like a 3-minute imbalance. And what do we form right here? We form an inverse fair value gap. So in my eyes, I'm like an inverse fair value gap. I want to take longs to the upside, targeting this liquidity over here because that's in my trading plan, and I like doing that. So once we get into this fair value, once we break above this inverse fair value gap, what do? I don't enter the trade. Why? I don't know. I just I just did it. And you know what I did to try to make up for that? Totally switched my bias. Confirm pre-market that we're bearish or we're bullish for the day. And now all of a sudden, since I missed a trade, I want to go bearish. I don't know. That's just what my psychology is at right now. So I was so mad yesterday that I didn't even post this because of this trade that I took. So in my eyes, I'm like, oh, we have a 1-minute time frame liquidity sweep. Let's look for shorts since we're broke structure to the downside and just this little retracement. So um you can see that you even see how bad the price action is just by the wicks. Like look, like what even is this? Anyway, I'm like, oh my gosh, a BPR range right here. Let's wait for price to retrace into it and target this fair value gap. This will surely make up for my trade. Nope. Did not make up for the trade that I missed out on. And that's kind of what I'm stuck on right now is that it's my trading psychology. Like if I took this trade right here and it didn't hit, I could be happy because it was in my trading plan and it's what I do. But even if I won on this trade, I would still be upset with myself. And I was upset with myself knowing that I wanted to enter because after I missed out on this opportunity, I said to myself, I'm not going to take any more trades today. And obviously, I did take a trade. And what did price do? Just retrace down a little bit and went right back up. So I was contemplating with myself if I just wanted to give up, to be honest. No, I'm just kidding. It's not what I did. Today, I like said to myself over and over again that I wasn't going to revenge trade. I'm not gonna trade to make up for a trade that I missed. And what I did today, I really did kind of do the same thing. Um, and that's just on me. This is kind of in my point, like in trading, where I gotta check with my psychology and stuff. Like I gotta get this fixed. So we can see if we look at the one on the daily. Be nice if I can see price. All right, here we go. You can see on the daily, like there's liquidity up here, and price is drawing towards it. So bias is bullish, right? We go an hour, and there's a bunch of draws on liquidity. If we compare, this is on Nasdaq. The other one was on ES. So if we compare ES to Nasdaq, ES hit all this. ES is already up. There's liquidity everywhere on ES. So this liquidity got hit, boom. This liquidity got hit right here, boom. This one's trying to get hit right now. On NQ though, this liquidity was lagging. It didn't get hit, and this one is still trying to get hit. Why? So my bias was bullish because I'm like, yes, tapped into these liquidity, tapped, drawn toward this liquidity. So NQ has to since they moved together. So that's kind of that's how I form my bias. So back to the mistakes by me. Anyway, so market opens 8:30. No news day. Okay. So let me make sure I'm recording. If I'm not recording, okay, I'm recording. Okay. Anyway, market opens at 8:30, like it always does. Right here. So we get a big candle up right here. At this point, I'm in first period. I'm transitioning from first period to second period. My first period is weights. So I'm in the locker room, blah, blah, blah. All that stuff in there. And throwing diddy parties and stuff in the locker room. All right, that's corny. And I looked at my computer for a little bit to see this spike up. And my bias is confirmed bullish. So we have this fair value gap, big fair value gap, retrace into equilibrium. And this might be a trade out. This would be a trade that I normally take. Bias is bullish. We have several draws on liquidity on the hourly, and I missed out on this trade. And I looked at it when I got the second period, and I was a little bit upset. And, like I thought I would learn from my mistakes yesterday, and I did not. I was waiting for another setup, even though this was a setup I would like to take. But lucky me, I got lucky today and actually hit the setup. It's not a bad setup. I'm just saying that if I'm missing out on a trade, I don't want to keep trading to make up for that. So we had this bearish fair. I almost got messed up on this trade. I was so close. We had this bearish fair value gap right here, and price is starting to break structure to the downside and form this fair value gap. But I'm waiting for price to come back and inverse this bearish fair value gap, and I'm looking for buys. And I promise you, my like resting, I had a buy order, and it was that close to getting filled on this inverse. It was this close, but the price filled this bearish fair value gap. It went down, and it made a higher low. So I was this close to getting stopped out, which would have taught me a lesson that needed to be taught. Um, okay, there we go. Wait a minute. There we go. Okay, so when price did that and drew out of this, it made a lower high. this was bullish for me because it looks like we're breaking structure back to the upside. So price formed this BPR range, and I was looking for the same setup, but this time I put my buying order, my working buy order, right above this break, right above this high right here, so I can confirm that we're actually going to the upside. And I should have put it a little bit higher because as soon as I entered the trade, we had they threw a red candle at us, and that was kind of scary. But it retraced into this balanced price range. So um, once it did that, my target or the hourly drawn liquidity, like you can see right here, this blue line is my take profit, and same thing as hourly drawn liquidity. Take profit right here, this blue line, hourly drawn liquidity. So that's where I took my profit. But you can see that price went up a little bit more, but now it's starting to retrace down and correct itself. So that was my trade recap for um today. And you know, even though it was a winning trade, I really wasn't happy. I mean, I was happy, but I didn't follow my plan or my trading um, rules. Not looking for revenge. I mean, I guess market was just opened up, so it's kind of early to stop, or it was kind of early in the market, so I could have kept looking for trades. It wasn't like it happened at 9:15 or something. It happened at 8:30, so there's more opportunity. So I mean, I think I'm kind of being a little bit harsh on myself. But it's my trade recap. I'm gonna keep trying not to make these mistakes because these mistakes are gonna come back in the future and haunt me. So hopefully this is done. I'm not making. I will post this video. I don't care if there's no audio or what. If it's like something's wrong with it, I don't care. But it's my trade recap. See ya.